suppose you can turn it that way to right over there. So I made this one not complete. I think this one's complete. I'm not sure. But I get asked all the time, and I just figure I layer everything, I add little pins, random pins, bits of lace. See, that could break a page, because without that, this looked nothing. Again, I used Tracy Fox's stuff here. I don't know where these come from. I bought them quite some time ago. But using my scraps, that's one of Kelly's. So basically, just laying things down and hoping for the best. Like I sew everything, as you can see. This one flips down and it's got made up tag, just with layers, bit of fabric on the top of it. Just simple stuff. I don't, sometimes I don't go overboard. Here I just made a little envelope with a tuck, with vellum. It's not stuck down, but it stays down. Oh, there you go. Because I didn't want to close this. I wanted to keep it open. But it stays down because of the weight of the cloth and that's from Tracy Fox, that one. Don't know where this one's from. But yeah, I just utilise fabrics. I love doing these. And this idea actually come from, I think, Tracy. I still need to put something on these because I haven't done that yet. But normally what I try and do with these, I tie them in knots together all the way down till they're all knotted and they look really good, but I accidentally cut too much off. I love Edith Holden, and that's one of her smaller books. Well, it's the same as the big book, but it's a small book, so I utilise that. But yeah, my experience with the tea dyeing's been great. Thanks to Jo. Had so much fun. The challenges we've been doing lately have been so much fun. Look at that, the lace work. And this is the carpet, or to stop your carpet from slipping. I use that stuff for that. And it turned out really good. And that's the back of it. Again, I utilised, these are Tracy's bits and pieces. I just layered, put a bit of lace, and that fixed that. I just can't remember where I got that kit from. Again, layers. Again, using my punch and just a bit of scrap. Again, that beautiful lace work. Oh, Jo, I'm so happy with my tea dyeing method now because of you. You'll find her on Medieval on YouTube. You'll actually find both her and Tracy. And then again, I made another one of these for this book, utilising things from Tracy. Like I said, I just don't remember where this is from. I really don't. But that's my little booklet. This is from the snippet kit, I think, or from the I'm trying to think. From Tracy's, it's one of her prints from her Teachables. So yeah, I just lay out till I'm happy. Look, sometimes I overdo it, sometimes I underdo it. I go by what suits me at the time, like there's no hard and fast rules. Then ladies are complaining because they haven't got sewing machines. So what I did earlier was I used a texter before, but I found a finer one now. I just would line all the way down. You don't need a sewing machine to make your journals look good. You can just do that. Now, I've seen a number of ladies do this, and we used to do this in scrapbooking all the time. And it actually works. Like, I used to use a ruler so I could stay straight, but because it's junk journaling, I don't even think about it now. But yeah, I used a texter with the other envelope that I did earlier before I started this. So that's a couple of techniques that you could use. Like, you can lightly tick, made a lot of difference to it. Now, what else can I do it to? Because I think I've done all my pages. That's already been sewn. Just seeing if something hasn't been. I sew just about everything. It just has a really nice effect. Now that's done. What can I... Oh, the little envelope. I love these little envelopes from Tracy. So I would make sure it's... I would start at the front, and I would lightly go like little tick marks. Like I said, I'm not worrying about being straight. All I'm worrying about is showing you that there's other ways of doing things if you haven't got a sewing machine. And, you know, I actually like this, because if I want to watch TV and do my crafts, I can do it that way. Then we can do the back. If we're going to leave this not put down in our journal. Sometimes what I do with these little envelopes is, I'll show you in a second. I'll tick that off. And I'll do this too. I just reckon it's a nifty idea. I mean, like I said, we did this in scrapbooking for a long time. It was easier. Better finish it off here, hadn't I, to make it complete. But that's our envelope. So then all we have to do is decorate it, and there's a little bit of one of the small pieces. So I can actually decorate it and stamp it. And little booklet. And that can go into my little journal somewhere. I can clip it on or stick it on. But I love the minis. Like, the minis for me have come in handy for a number of things. Also, like breaking a page, I buy this sort of stuff and use it. It's a bit of fabric. I think it's Kaiser Craft, this. I'm not sure. But I find your bits of lace, bits of cheesecloth are your best friends, because you can lay that down and then lay your little... See, I would stick that down, and then I would put a couple of more pages in here, and that would be like a journal inside my little envelope like that. So that would flick open, and I'd put that little journal on, and I'd stick it to the flap, and I'd get me little, I'd use a different one, and that would say whatever, it would probably say journal notes, and that would be a little journal in that. So there's lots of ways, but I'll trim that right up. So I actually come up with an idea just by doing this short little show and tell. Also, while I'm at it, a lot of our ladies find it hard. Like, we've got these cuddle bugs or embossed folders, machines that we don't use. Well, these are handy, you know, like you can make a pocket when you've punched it. There's your serrated edge. Like, I keep scraps that's already been done, and then I would utilise it for something else. Edging. Where is the other scrap? Look, if I want to lay textured stuff, I'll just rip into it and lay it across my page. Like, again, you can break your page up by laying strips of that. Vellum, tea bags. You've got your little leftover stuff like this. I'd get it, and I would actually turn that into one of those rolled up envelopes because I actually like them. I wouldn't make it as big as I made the other one, and I'd it's probably a little too big, but I don't mind that. I would ink the edges, round them first, because they don't look good, these, unless they're rounded. I don't know, I just find doing these little simple techniques is what gets me through my junk journaling. Now, because I'm using this ledger paper, and it's not tea dyed or anything, because I don't normally worry much about dyeing my ledger paper. Sometimes I do it, sometimes I don't. It just depends how I feel, I guess. So again, with this, I would use my script. I would seal it. I would use my scripts wherever it is. Should wear glasses, shouldn't I? I tell you, I hope this is making sense to you. I'd feel really bad if it doesn't. Not only that, it means I would have to repeat it. Where's my script stamp gone? See, what I'm trying to do is sort my craft room out, and honestly, I am not getting far. So I would script. Now, if I'm going to glue that down in the middle, then I would get a little letter, and I actually am going to glue this down because I will use it for something. Oh, it's my fault because I haven't used it for a bit. And I left the lid open. So we don't get Fabrifix in Australia. A friend of mine does. I have to ask her where she gets it from, because I like the smaller nozzle that you guys have with your Fabrifix. But this is actually quite good. Like, I actually really like it. So I would seal that. See, this can even be a pocket. And again, I'd make sure those edges are really, really done nicely. And because I'll keep a lot of work, I'll keep a lot of bits and pieces. I'll keep the stamps, so I actually can put a stamp in it. And what else can I do? I'm trying to see. So I'll get the stamp out. And look, if you can't afford the digital prints for your scrapping, just utilise your magazines. I have cut words out of magazines plenty of time before. So I'm actually going to use that because this will look good in a page. Oh. So this is basically utilising my scraps. Yeah, which one's supposed to be that way? So we're going to stamp it. It doesn't look really straight, but it's not supposed to, is it? Let's see if I can. And then I'm just going to put the glue down the centre of it so it's on there. And then when I go to put it in my journal, it's already done. And I might put something else there. Like I said, it's utilising what you got. Again, a little one of Tracy's. You get some really, really good stuff for collaging and whatnot. There you go. I like that. Maybe not. Actually, I think I like it like it is. So now I've created something that I can put across my page. Don't know if I want to put it there though. I think I want to put it here. So then all I have to do is create a letter. See how thick it grows because I've left it out too long and I don't do the letter. So there you go. We're not wasting my ledger paper. And what I'll do too is just do a bit of scripting there. I try and do a little bit of scripting in my edges. Now, I need to find or cut some more pages, and that will be a little journal, and it will go in my little envelope. There's plenty of room. I actually should have left the back open, but still, that works. So basically, I don't know. I hope that was a few ideas I've given you. Like I said, I don't know everything. I just know layers work for me. And just make sure, though, when you close your book, that your envelope is lying flat. Oops. There. But that's cute. I really like that with the letter inside it. And I'll do the same with the other one. And our scrap paper come in handy. So hopefully these have helped in how to break a page. You know, how I break a page. I might do something here later. But the thing is, we're all different. We all craft differently. And Do you know, we've got lots of ladies out there that know so much. See, I've made that into a little hidey spot in there. So you can hide a letter, whatever it may be in there. So, yeah. So they're the little simple things I've come up with for this week. I've been a little bit on the... not doing much lately with journaling because I'm trying to clean up my room, the mess. I want to go through all my stuff and see what's usable and see what isn't, you know, because I've got that much stuff lying around that half the time I don't know where's what. So I want to basically have all my words here and things that are relevant to what I'm going to be doing. I've got places now for all these little bits and pieces. That's a little thing I did with the heavier pen. I prefer the other one better. That one that I used was a Copic pen. So, yeah, like, it's just simple, basic things that can make life easy, you know. Ink the edges, do a bit of what I did with the smaller one, though. And I'll have to create something with this envelope. But look, I hope I wasn't boring. I do try my best. In Australia, I'll inform you ladies, we can get plenty of stamps online. These only cost me a couple of dollars. So probably $2. We can get all sorts of things online. You just got to know where to look. Like with, say, Edith Holden in Australia, all you got to do is Google Edith Holden journal, and it actually comes up. I still got to fix that. And it actually comes up. So I was very fortunate. I got a couple of books, and a friend sent me a book. So I was really wrapped. $11 we paid for them here. And my friend actually sent me one. My first one was actually from my friend. Then I thought, I'm going to Google because I didn't want to destroy her book. So I Googled and I found it. It's another, it's more of Tracy's, her tags. So you can actually decorate them yourself. That hasn't been decorated. Yeah, so in Australia, we have actually got stuff. Now, you know, ladies, all our digital designers are on Etsy. This is for my Australian viewers. They were asking about, we can get time cards, our own version on Etsy, which are pretty good. I haven't got them anywhere close by, I don't think. I'll just have a look. Because like I said, I'm sorting things out in order, and it makes it really hard when you're doing that, and then you've got to remember where you've put it all. So that's been a real pain for me. I'm trying to see, where did I put it? I don't know what I've done with it. But this is my other little journal. So 2 signature one. Nothing much to it. It's actually that way. Just a few pages. And that, but honestly, I can't find the box with the time cards. It still must be out where I've spread everything. Another little tip. How I get my steam binding this colour, and this, again, Australian viewers, we can get it on eBay. What I did, I just run ink. But another easy way is to rub some of this on your parchment paper and spray some water, and you just give it and crunch it up. I've seen that at on Auntie May's. So thank you, everybody. Hopefully I'll get those journals up and running, the little ones. Like I said, I want to clean my mess. I want to have order in my craft room so I can actually dig things up and be able to show you all what we actually can get in Australia, how we can get stuff in the United States. I want to work on our postage system. So if, for instance, we send this as a Happy Mail, if it's got metal, they might charge a little bit too much. But if you send it, glad wrap it, and open it like that, you are going to be only paying around $11 to post that to the United States or to the UK. So you just need to make sure that you have got it lying flat. And you can do it that way because I've done that plenty of times before. And I think from the United States, sending something like this to Australia, it's around $6 to $7. I've got a lady who's looking into the postage for me from the US, and we're going to try and sort out the UK postage. A lot of times the ladies are concerned when they're too scared to send Happy Mail from here, it might cost too much and vice versa. It's how you send it, like to me, if you flatten things down and glad wrap them, and by glad wrap, I don't know what you guys call it, but it's the plastic wrap. They're real thin. You wrap it neatly. You do about 3 layers, and then you just put it in an envelope. This will not get knocked around. And like I said, it doesn't cost as much to sand. But anyway, I hope I've been a little bit informative. I try my best. I try to do what I can to be helpful. Like I said, I like this scattered straw because a lot of the digitals actually come in that particular tone. It's actually in our old journals. And it goes well. That's what I use with everything in this book. So it goes well with our tea-stained pages. Now, my pages were tea-stained and mixed with coffee. Anyway, bye for now. I hope I haven't kept you too long. See ya. Take care.